people's perception of you, their perception of you will also affect their reception of you, right? Now, it doesn't even matter whether their perception of you is true or not. That's the downside. All that matters is they think these things of you, okay? And so it's their reality of you. In fact, have you ever decided whether you like someone that you've never actually met, right? You didn't like what somebody else told you about them, or maybe what they were wearing when they came in the room, or how they spoke to you on the phone. You've already made a decision, accurate or not, about how you would receive that person, okay? So it's important that we understand how people perceive us, because you can't be aware of something you're not first aware of, right? And so I want to take a look, and I'm just going to give you 6 for each letter. Now, there's more, okay? And it doesn't mean, guys, that you're any of these things. It's just how you could be perceived by someone who's in a different personality letter than you, all right? So the dominant Ds, you guys can be perceived as pushy, as overbearing, as conceited, as unfeeling, as rude, and as bossy, okay? The inspiring I types can be perceived as self-centered, as naive, as dishonest, manipulative, unreliable, and a gossiper, okay? Again, doesn't mean you're any of these, all right? What about the supportive S? The supportive S can be perceived as indecisive, as weak, as a sucker, as having no confidence, okay? Lazy, a pushover, okay? The C types can be perceived as boring, inflexible, a whiner, cheap, judgmental, and unsociable, okay? So when you think of someone who's these personality types, do you also think of these words as describing them? Have you ever heard somebody say these words to you, that you're these things, right? Have you been told that by other people that they're different from this, right? It's never a positive experience. And so if we want to change the way people receive us, we have to also change the way they perceive us, okay? So hopefully this has given you a little bit of food for thought, and maybe you can even reflect on a past situation that didn't go well, either because of the way you perceive someone else, or maybe because of the way that they perceived you, all right? By the way, if you're not getting my free weekly video tips, this is absolutely free. I send them out every Wednesday, and you can get a free little 1-minute tip that just reminds you how to interact with each personality type, okay? So if you want to start receiving those, then just email me, angel@usingdisc.com, or you can go on my website and opt in for that. But I'd love to get you on the list to start receiving those every single Wednesday, absolutely free.